I'm here in Providence. We are here in Providence.
Well, not just in Providence. I mean, people in the know may know exactly where we are because this is sort of a famous, if I might say, important place in big picture history and lore.
Mhm.
I guess we'll reveal a little bit more in a moment. But
Yeah.
I'll just do a little quick scan for folks who may know and can pick up the context clues. Okay, interesting. I gave a little bit away. No, I went too far. But in any case, we are here in Providence because we're meeting with the Here to Hear team.
Yes.
Who, like you, have never been to the Met before.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, what do you think? This is your first visit to the Met.
It's kind of like going to. I mean, I've always heard about the Met because I went to the San Diego Met, and it was kind of like, this is the one place that we look up to, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's kind of like Mecca or like something like that, right? And now being here is so beautiful. Mecca. Love that. So it's really nice to see the campus and just kind of like, this is where it all started.
You do know that Dennis and Elliot require us to look toward the Met once a day and make sure that we are paying tribute.
Yes, definitely.
In any case, why keep it a secret anymore? We are in Dennis Littky's office.
Yes.
I always wonder if Dennis has actually read these books over
here.
Hello.
Yeah, you can quiz me on them. I've looked through a lot of them, especially the ones that I wrote. Those I definitely.
That's right. All right, so I think we've revealed. I'm going to do a little bit of scan around. So, Dennis, thank you for joining us today. Can you, first of all, explain what's behind us right now?
So, a few years ago, when I was getting old, I decided to wear sneakers and nothing else. So I became what we call a shoe dog. I have 100 shoes at home.
Okay.
I can't bring them all in school, so I took a picture of each and made wallpaper.
Are these your actual shoes?
These are my actual shoes.
Okay.
I can tell you about each. And today, I already show what I have. I have the shoe that says, I'm a professor of chaos, it says. So I thought that was pretty appropriate for today.
And at some point, you should grab the Converse, right?
I
think a graduate of the Met designed that for you?
Yes. So on our 20th anniversary, we gave out to the mayor, the governor, and one of our kids designed that. I am the Met. To everybody.
Nice.
Pretty cool, huh?
Well, I will fess up and say we are coincidentally here the day that the Met's annual graduation starts. So you have a graduation tonight happening.
You got it.
And having been to some of these graduations before, there's some spectacle. Is there? You don't give away any secrets, but is there going to be some surprise this evening?
Well, this won't be out till tomorrow.
That's true.
Might have some New England Patriots coming on and say they love the Met School. Always performances. We take over downtown of Providence.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2,000 to 3,000 people there, take over theater, hit the street. We have drum bands, and it's pretty wild. But because of COVID, and we have 6 small buildings here, we're doing one a night.
Yes.
So they might be a little calmer, but they'll be pretty wild. So.
One of my memories of your graduations, the Mets graduations, is I think it was a year you all had a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So Brian Mills had arranged for it to snow inside the theater.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
There's something.
And one other time we had, we have 15 minibuses because the internship is so important. So the kids are going out, 800 kids are going out. So we got a bus on stage and had all the principals come off the bus. So that was
nice.
Good too. So
I mean, we're making light. It's a really great occasion. I think the spectacle has a lot to do with the fact that these things are celebrations. There's a celebration aligned with graduating, not just for the Met, but from any school. Can you talk about the significance of graduation at large?
Well, I was thinking yesterday, I mean, a lot of our kids are the first person in their family to graduate from high school. So it's a major, major event. We do a couple things, and I'm so proud of some of the structures that Elliot and I set up. So graduation is mostly for the parents and their relatives.
Okay.
The day before, which was yesterday, the kids get in their gowns and do an in-school graduation for their particular small school. So the 9th graders can see the image of that person walking through with the gown on saying, that's going to be me. And they're not coming to graduation at night.
Right.
So that structure has been great. And then the other thing is we always want to hear everyone's voice. And a kid came to my office the first year of graduation, which was 2000, and said, "Doc, what's a valedictorian?"
Mm.
And I said, "Usually the number one grade point in your school." Am I on the screen there?
You are. That's yep.
Okay, I just gotta make sure, man. I don't want just you.
You've got a better view than
I do. You cut off my ear a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And I say, "Why'd you ask?" And he said, "Well, he got a letter from university in California saying if he's valedictorian of his class, he gets a full ride." So that hit me. We're all valedictorian. So I went to the class of 50 and said, "How about you each give valedictorian speeches?" And, it was half funny. They're not really all valedictorian, but maybe they are. You can't compare, So we do a couple weeks before. Each student stands up in front of their parents, in front of their family, in front of their advisory, and gives a speech. So everyone has, every kid has a 45 minutes. And that's the one I bought handkerchiefs one day because that's the one everyone's crying. Mm-hmm. Kids who were jerks in ninth grade are now saying they're sorry to their parents, sorry to their advisor. Yeah. And then we get the parents to actually sign the diploma at that time as one of the things. So that's become, those Val speeches have become important for people to their voice, and for advisors who have had up and down for 4 years. It's such a beautiful time. So
for sure,
that's one of those other structures that work.
Can you hold up this green placard that I see right here?
So this says we just did it, which meant after year of struggle and people trying to stop us, we got accredited as a college unbound.
Okay.
So our thing was do it just. College unbound, we just did it.
Okay.
So you want me to talk about
it? Well, but let me tee you up a little bit, because folks may know you as the founder of the Met, the founder of Big Picture. Yeah. Hopefully by now they also know you as the founder of College Unbound. But what is College Unbound?
So what it is now, it's a college, an accredited college, a BA degree in organization, leadership, and change. And it's really for adults who stopped out of school at some time. And there's 37 million in the country. Okay. In Little Rhode Island, there's 120,000. Okay. And these are bright people, went to school, had a family, couldn't afford, whatever. Then their life got in the way. They're now 30 and can't move up in their job. And we're bringing them back. And we have a college that's built around, one of our taglines is we're the only college that was built around the adult learner.
Okay.
So they get amazing amount of credit for past experience. They can get credit for their courses that they took. Some colleges back beyond 7 years, they don't give you credit. So you have to be out only one night a week for a 3-hour advisory cohort, and then you get some courses online. We're graduating people in 2 to 2.5 years, and you can work full-time and go to school full-time, and that's goes on nowhere. And so we've gotten a lot of kudos around that. The front of the Higher Ed magazine said, "If these guys, Adam Bush and I, figured out the answer." We haven't, but we're better than most places. Okay. And now, like we did in Big Picture, we're spreading. We opened with our Big Picture guy in Philadelphia. Yep. We're now going to where we have a school in Camden. So watch out. Excellent. We're about to take off and give all these adults a chance. And everyone has gone up in their job and their salary.
Let me shout out David Bromley, because that's who you're referring to, right?
Yep.
Pulling the thread through the graduation, right? So most of, all of the students in College Unbound did not graduate college or returning with some credits.
Right.
What is it? You've witnessed a few College Unbound graduations at this point. What does it mean for these adult learners to reach a dream, I'm assuming?
Well, it's even wilder than the high school.
Yeah.
Because we have people that hadn't been in school for 35 years, and now they're walking across the stage.
Yeah.
And so, and our main thing is everyone that graduates in some way has transformed themselves. And that's part of what we do. It's based on the exact same philosophy. Find your interest and passion, do a project. Your courses aren't random courses. They fit in to make you better at that. And so when you've gone all those years thinking you can't do it,
Right.
and then you do it, it's amazing. We have a course called Reframing Failure.
Okay.
Because people look at that as, shit, I'm a failure, and now they walk with their chest out being very excited. And they're mostly, our population right now is 80% women of color who are all very talented and now can move up because there's something magical about now you got your bachelor degree. And the thing that we didn't really think about, so many have gone on to their master's degree. And it's not that I care about a master's degree. I care that they didn't think they were worthy of BA for 20 to 30 years. And the day they graduated, they think they're worthy for a master's degree. So I'm very excited what we do, and it's all fit together,
All right, so let's close this up. Big picture, high school, some middle schools, elementary schools, College Unbound.
Yeah.
College. What's the next? Where else can big picture fit?
Well, I'm thinking when I get old.
I know the joke.
I know. You set me up, man. I always say to people, when I get old someday, I think I'll start nursing homes or reform nursing homes. So all you people getting old, don't worry. I'll have it together by the time you hit my age. So.
All right, Dennis. Thank you so much.
All right, my man.
Appreciate
Thank you very much.
Let me swing back around, and Carla and I will close up shop. All right, Carla. So your first experience in Dennis's office. Takeaways, immediate takeaways.
History. I think we were talking about history earlier, and just kind of seeing the work that is. There's like so much history in this office as I look around, even the sneakers, but everything in here I feel like has a story. That's actually my takeaway. And everything's thoughtful. Everything is thoughtful, intentional, and it shows that students are definitely at the center, at the core of what we do.
And just to reflect last on this space, I always love coming back because Dennis will have added new things, but I'll always pick up on things I might have missed in the past. It's almost like an Easter egg hunt of Dennis history, big picture history, the Met history, and just random stuff that might sort of surround that. So, Dennis, thank you for welcoming us into your
All right. Thank
room.
you all.
And we are out.
Cool.